Well, hello and welcome to this midday market mood check with me, Nandita, Khemka, and my colleague Yatin, Mota. Well, the markets are pretty range bound in today's session. The Nifty is holding on to that 18,100 mark. Yatin, given the fact that Dow saw 250 point slump yesterday, in fact, even day before it had plunged somewhere around 600 points. But despite such dismal cues, we have managed to hold on to the 18,100 mark. Looks like we are kind of decoupling from these cues, dismal cues that are coming out of global markets now, because even when we had positive cues, we were falling. And now we have negative cues, but we are still not going up, but we are maintaining those levels of 18,100.
I think India has been underperforming, Nandita, for quite some time, and now that there is a flow of negative news, I think market probably has digested that fact. And as we were mentioning, few days back, 17,800, 17,750 is a range wherein there is good support, and probably market has realized that 200 points correction and probably you will get support, and not much of a selling is happening at current levels. In fact, right now we are almost up 2-3 points on the Nifty, almost flat kind of a business that is happening right now. Sensex also flat. Nifty Bank, however, is doing well, 330 points up, and marginal losses for mid cap and small cap indices, and probably because of these mixed bag cues, we have the advance decline ratio almost 1:1. So banks probably are looking strong.
Yeah, I think PSU banks are doing very well, particularly SBI, Bank of Baroda, Canara Bank, because Moody's has taken positive rating action on these on some of these counters. On SBI, it has maintained its positive rating, but it has upgraded Canara Bank and Bank of Baroda and one more bank, which I don't really remember right now. So PSU banks is holding up, but it's the FMCG basket that is emerging as the top laggard after HUL's third quarter performance. Now, Q3 earnings beat estimates, we all know that, but it's the hike in royalty payment that's weighing in. Brokerages have maintained positive rating, but they have also said that it's the recovery that's coming in rural demand, because the commentary on rural demand was also pretty upbeat.
Right.
But it's the royalty hike that is weighing in. But what is the kind of impact it will have on margins for HUL going forward? Do you think brokerages are saying that it will have a long-term impact, or is it just like a medium to small-term impact for now?
So one of the brokerage notes, Nandita, that I read said that the kind of royalty hike that HUL is looking at, it might have a 500 to 600 crore impact on profit for FY24, the kind of estimates that they have built in. Obviously, the royalty hike has not been very steep. It will be done in phases over a period of 3 financial years. But still, any kind of royalty hike is not appreciated by the market. Obviously, it will be put to minority vote as well. HUL, after that announcement of royalty hike, stock is down 2.5%. Asian Paints, weak results. After that, the stock is down 2.5%. And Nestle, the parent also collects royalty. Nothing to do with the events, but probably the market might realize that Nestle might also take cues from Unilever, and they might also look at a royalty hike. So there is a rub off on Nestle also, that is down 2%. So HUL, Asian Paints, Nestle,
top three Nifty losers.
Top 3 Nifty losers, and the top losers in FMCG basket. So probably the market is looking down. But what is doing well, Nandita, is Tata Motors 2% up. HDFC Twins, both HDFC Limited and HDFC Bank are up 1.5%. So good going for that one. Coal India and Hindustan Bank, these are the other Nifty 50 gainers in trade right now.
So HDFC Twins, I think it's the third straight day of gains, if I'm not mistaken. Tata Motors, of course, is looking to raise somewhere around $500 to $600 million for its EV business, and that's according to reports. Another counter in focus today will be Reliance Industries, because we are expecting a good set of numbers. We are expecting the O2C business to see some improvement, and of course Jio and retail are expected to drive earnings as well. Anything you're hearing about ICICI Bank and Kotak Bank, which are slated to report earnings tomorrow?
So I think the trend is quite clear. Ahead of the results, stocks are witnessing some kind of a jitteriness. Reliance is also down 0.5%. ICICI Bank also not doing much ahead of the results. So let's see how the results are, because I think markets will really like to know the kind of results these companies are throwing up, post which there could be a decisive move up or down. Obviously, we also have the union budget. Before that, the market is sideways. But Nandita, look at Coforge, 6% up for that one, post good set of numbers. But Hindustan Zinc is down 7%. Two things here. Vedanta will sell their South African zinc business to Hindustan Zinc. That is for a very big valuation, and they will also charge a 2% royalty to Hindustan Zinc for management fees and various other services which they have mentioned in the exchange release. Post this announcement, Hindustan Zinc is down 7% in trade. Havels is surprisingly post the results went up yesterday, but today it's down 4%.
The weakness in Lloyd business that weighed in on earnings.
Yes,
if I'm not
the loss widened there.
Yatin, I want to also talk about PVR. They have swung to profits after reporting a loss in the same period last year. But why is the stock down? Do you think, first of all, is the F&B business that's supposed to have driven earnings? Why is the counter down despite posting good earnings?
So earnings is the past. I think markets, when they are looking to future, there is no blockbuster movie which is lined up. The existing movies which are there on the box office haven't been able to do good collections.
But
and I think Kotak had recently downgraded the stock for the same reason, because I think trend is changing. People are also preferring OTT.
Yeah.
So I think the markets have realized that probably in the short term earnings will not be that great.
But do you think Pathan will Shah Rukh Khan charm will work for PVR or some of these multiplex
I think
stocks?
you are a bigger Shah Rukh fan than I am.
That it's a wrap on this midday market check, but let's see whether markets can hold on to 18,100 by the time we shut shop for the day. For more action, market action and all your financial news, stay tuned to Moneycontrol.